starting off with a bit of an experiment. Pretty impressive, huh? Okay, maybe not. But did you ever think how this is all possible? How electricity is created and then brought to our houses? Well, today on Wow, we're going to be taking you into the hair-raising world of electricity and power stations. Let's go check one out. But first, the Wow question of the week. Who first discovered electricity? The Kelvin power station. Inside, electricity is created and then sent to our homes. But to find out how the whole thing works, we're going to need a professional. So let's go find one. Llewellyn Stewart is an electrical engineer and he knows this place backwards. He's going to help us out. Hi Llewellyn, how are you?
Hi Laura, fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. Now first of all, I want to know, how is electricity made?
You know that energy can either be created nor destroyed through a process involving coal, steam, magnets. We convert heat energy into electrical energy.
Coal, steam and magnets? I have to check this one out. Let's go. So off we went to see how the whole thing works. So what exactly goes on in here?
Laura, railway trucks come in here full of coal, and this tipper tips them sideways into this bunker below.
The coal falls onto these ramps, which carries it up into the power station. Last one up's a rotten egg. Following the coal ramps was quite a climb, but someone took a shortcut. Okay, so the coal comes from that ramp and then onto this one, and then what?
The coal is dumped into these bunkers below us.
The coal used by the power station is mined on the Highveld and railed to the power station. Those are the bunkers that were below us just now. The coal gets fed from them and goes into these chutes and goes straight into the furnace. It is really hot in here. We're in the furnace. It is 6 stories high and reaches temperatures over 500 degrees. Whew. It is really hot in here. Llewellyn, what is all of this?
Laura, this is the boiler on top of the furnace. It's half filled with water and half filled with steam. All these pipes lead the water into the boiler where it's converted into steam before going through to the turbines where electricity is generated.
The mystery of the coal and the water is almost solved, but I'm still a little bit confused about the magnets. Let's go check out those so-called turbines. But on the way to the turbines, I kind of lost Llewellyn. Let's go find Llewellyn. Oh, at last. Okay, so the coal comes in from outside. It's put into the furnace, which boils the water and produces steam. And then where do the magnets fit in?
Laura, the high pressure steam comes into the turbines. The steam turns the blades of that turbine. Coupled to the shaft of the turbine are the rotating magnets in this generator. That's where the electricity is produced.
Oh, and that is then sent out to all the cities?
That is the electricity that goes to the city.
The amount of electricity produced by the generators could power a light bulb for 34.5 years. Impressive.
Laura, here are the condensers that cool the steam back into water before being pumped back into this boiler. The the steam is cooled down by water from the cooling towers in pipes.
So what happens to the cooling tower water?
The water is pumped back from here into the cooling towers.
So let's go check out the cooling towers. Wow, that's pretty high up. Let's see what's inside. Wow, this looks like something out of an aliens film. Okay, so the water that comes out of the condenser comes into here, right?
That's right. This is the water that's come out of the condenser, and it's being cooled down here by the air coming up from the bottom and raising the hot steam up through the top of the cooling tower.
Oh, so what comes out of the cooling tower is actually steam and not pollution.
Exactly.
Oh, that is great. Well, thank you, Ellen, for showing us around. It's been an electrifying experience, and I hope to come back soon. But now I just want to get out of this freaky place. Let's go. So to sum it up, coal is transported along ramps into the power station. There it is fed through a bunker into a furnace. Running through the furnace are pipes filled with water. The water boils and turns into steam, which is sent to the turbines, producing electricity. The steam is then cooled by water from the cooling towers and then pumped back into the furnace. Meanwhile, the electricity is sent from the power stations through huge pylons into the cities and finally to our houses. So the electricity comes all the way from the power stations and into our houses, but it is useless and can even be deadly if not used properly. So I'm going to give you a few safety tips on how to use electricity properly. Never overload a plug point. Never put furniture or carpet over a flexible cord. Don't leave a heater unattended and never put a heater too close to the furniture. Always switch off your appliances and plug points before unplugging. Never handle electrical items with wet hands. So if you want to use electricity without having a shocking experience, stick to those rules. And remember, electricity can be dangerous. And now the answer to our question of the week. The ancient Greeks first discovered electricity in the form of static electricity by rubbing amber against cloth. Wow recently paid a visit to the ESCOM Expo for young scientists. These enthusiastic Einsteins arrived with all kinds of weird and wonderful experiments which left me with some rather interesting questions. Eventually, I managed to track down some answers.
It's my project. It's a rural development scheme. It's completely sustainable. Solar power, rechargeable batteries, a wetland water purification system, which then waters the fields, a borehole for water in the village. And the houses are made out of alien plant material, so that eliminates the problem. And jobs can be created maintaining solar equipment.
We did an experiment to investigate the effect of the different pH levels that it has on Primula malacoides. Those are them there.
Okay, this is a water purification system, and what happens is this is simulating a river.
Okay.
So then the bucket picks up the dirty water and it flows through the funnel. Okay, it goes through the funnel, which goes under there, and then it goes through the filter and comes out clean at the bottom here. Some of the experiments work, and some of them, well, kind of worked. But overall, the judges were impressed.
The projects have been really good. Some of the projects haven't gone as far as we would have hoped them to go, and in terms of they got that little bit that they're missing. But really, the enthusiasm of the kids is actually exactly what we're looking for.
And the enthusiasm was most definitely there, as everyone waited nervously to hear who had won. Some got medals and some didn't, but at the end of the day, science was the winner.